What's up, everybody? Happy Friday night. How's it going? I'm back. We're doing more X-Wing. It's been a while. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since we've done any X-Wing here on the channel. So, Catherine, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome back. And welcome back to everybody. Ready for some more Draft League coverage here for week 6. We're chugging along here. We've got ourselves a matchup between CFIS and the V team here. We've got Nick Miller from New Girl on my left. And then on the right, we've got Tony Marchand representing the V team, not from New Girl. I'm going to open up betting and then we'll break everything down here. Betting is officially open. All right, so first of all, representing Team CFIS. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a corgi. Oh yeah. We've got Nick Miller here, rocking Resistance here. It is Assault at the Satellite Array. We've got Han Solo, the extended Han Solo in the Resistance Falcon with Ray Gunner and engine upgrade. He doesn't really have that much loadout, but he is only 6 points. Then we've got Ben Teen, who's going to look to rattle ya with Veteran Turret Gunner, Bomb Generator, and Delayed Fuses. And then we've got Zay Versio with Predator. We've got ourselves the M9G8 Astromech, and of course those foils. And then we've got 2 pods. A little PTSD from the pods, but they're good. They're there. They're cheap. We've got BB-8 here, our I3 friend with automated target priority and Phosphorescent paint. And then rounding out the list here, we've got the heaviest hitter. We've got Finn Rao with interesting engine, expert handling, heroic, and perceptive co-pilot. So makes those red barrel rolls white. And then representing the V team.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, not just 4, 5. We've got Tony Marchand playing the First Order here, and we've got some usual suspects. We've got ourselves Commander Malorus with cluster missiles. You've got Lieutenant Gaelic with elusive and ion cannon. Recoil in the silencer. We've got marksmanship and pattern analyzer. And then we have Scorch with shield upgrade. We have Borch with shield upgrade. And then we have Longshot with shield upgrade. And those are the lists. We were getting ourselves our dial set up here. We'll be getting going here any moment. And I'm gonna, I feel like the overlay, I'm gonna tweak the overlay real quick. Looks messed up, so give me a second here. Let's just even things out here a little bit. Looks better. Let's do that. All right, so get your bets in. Get them in while it's hot, because we are going to be rolling here in just a moment. I am going to change over to a spectator. Recoil without sensor scramblers is worse than having a Tinder profile without mentioning The Office. That is probably true. Again, that the social experiment of me making my first profile picture on Tinder, Dwight Schrute, has returned many matches and many likes. And it is sad to me. I will say your boy is having better luck on the other dating apps than on Tinder, but also like Tinder in Chicago is kind of just a festering mind of awfulness. All right, and first player, congratulations, Innkeeper. We got Tony Marchand on the right side. Here is first player, and we are officially underway. Can you guys update me on where we're at in terms of standings for this week, in terms of which team has how many wins? I genuinely do not know. That would be very helpful information. And here we go. Finn, double focuses, and then we've got one hard here from long shot. Again, assault at the satellite array is kind of nice because you don't have to worry about taking scenario actions. And we're going to throw out a target lock, and we're going to put it onto Ben Teen for that reroll. 4-0 Corgis. Oh my goodness, it is the summer of the Corgis right now. Well, we're in the spring of the Corgis. Summer is right around the corner. And then we've got ourselves a little Banky from BB-8. Han, of course, is able to set up at distance from the other board edge, and that's where he is. Well, it's good to see the Corgis playing well. Don't know what it feels like. Well, I do, actually. Last season we did okay. We did pretty good. Not this season, though. And we're just keeping our formation here, one by one at the top. So we've got Gaelic, we've got Malorus, and we have Borch, and then Scorch, all just kind of together in that formation. Looks like a joust incoming on Finn and Ben Teen, which Ben Teen will not survive. That's going to be a pretty bad joust. And Han does bump into recoil. Recoil focus boosted to kind of set up that block, that Andrew block. Oh. Let's take a look at the split of bets so far. I'm going to shame you if you don't bet. So far, we've got more people betting on the left side, believing that the Korgs can sweep the weak. Oh, look at looks like the overlay shadow is also off. What is going on here? Right shadow. Sorry guys, we'll have to fix that. We do have shots coming in. There we go. That's better. Okay. And rolls the evade. Nothing. These are the range 0 shots going on right now. And it is cleanup time. Next turn, gonna be Clash of the Titans here. Everyone's coming together. There we go. All right. So let's see. Ben Teen can only go so fast. I don't know if he can really block the ties successfully. I mean, that's a lot of shots coming in. So Tony doing a nice job with this setup here so far. This list is just so good, man. You can have Recoil kind of doing his own thing at the bottom of the board. Can come in and meet everyone in, you know, a round or two. And then the formation of ties, we all know what they're capable of doing, and they're very hard to kill. The last time I saw Tony play was on our stream here against us, the Tinder Gods. And he, the Tyranny of 3 agility was very strong. He just had a very good performance. He played very well. He flew very well, and he rolled very well. It was hard to kill any of his ships. And when they have shield upgrades, it does take a while. So. But the most important question I have for you all is this. Do you have any plans this weekend? What are they? And why am I not invited? Cheers. You stay classy, San Diego. All right, it's round 2. 6 with Tony here, first player. It doesn't matter too much. Actually, I don't think it matters at all. No, because there's 4s and 5s on Tony's side. And 6, 3, 3, 3, 2. So it's just for turn counter is why you roll. And here comes long shot, going fast. Taking that focus. Just gonna zoom in a little bit on the game here for you guys. Zay coming in to meet long shot. Looks like that could be a range 3 shot, which long shot does like. Gets that extra die at range 3. I am very offended that I asked what your weekend plans were, and I have not heard a single thing. You guys, a dead chat makes me sad. Because I'm here by myself right now, so I can keep talking to myself, which is what I do anyways, because I'm kind of loco. Wow, this is going to be a definitive joust. The joust to end all jousts. So we got Scorch and Borch coming into range 1. Looks like that's going to be 3 range 1 shots now. As Malrus comes to meet Benteen as well. And then shooting fast, 5 straight. We've got Lieutenant Gaelic just also going to take a focus. I'm glad the guilt trip works very well because it forces you guys to say stuff, which is it's a very strong manipulative tactic, right? You're proud of me? And Han just threads around that obstacle there. IRL X-Wing tournament, that's the way to do it. Hanging out with the wife. I don't have one. What is it like to have one? And that doesn't sound so bad. Sounds very romantic. Wife is 6, so just trying to stay afloat with the 2 kids. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she feels better. Tecumseh coming in hot here. Cannot wait for the shit talk. That is what he's good at. What's up, Charlie? How are you doing, man? Hit, crit. And then you use Ray Gunner. That's going to be 3 hits and a crit. 2 blanks and an evade. That's going through. It's going to be 2 shields and a crit. What is the crit? It is a hull breach. Kind of matters. You got 2 hull left already. Hull breach, everything is dealt face up now. So that was in to long shot here from Han. Han hitting hard already. Giving a little bit of a Han job. Next up, range 1 time. Malrus, I believe Malrus did spend. We did see one of those charges get spent. Gonna spend the lock. Does convert into a hit. And then you use the ability. That's gonna be 3. Benteen gets that squiggle. Guaranteed here when you're that 1 agility ship. So 2 shields off of that Star Fortress. Yes, it's always you, Charlie. Come on, you know. I can always count on you. Yes, what's up, Andre? You made it. You're not missing anything. Sevwall, thank you for the sub. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Thank you for donating to LaunchPay. I have an update on that. You guys didn't already see our Discord and Facebook. I do have an update. And we're going to see Finn do his thing, spend to get out of that shot from Gaelic. Recoil time into BB-8. This is range 2. More blanks than I'm used to seeing Tony roll right now. It's been about average, I would say. Nothing horrible, but not incredible. BB-8 will be taking that shield. Still gets one through. Shield down on our favorite little pod. Where's Predator? Yeah, a forgotten chance to use. Oh, that's true. He doesn't even have it. He has got marks. Recoil likes Predator. It's a little different, right? Because you always get to use it at range 1. Super good with that ability. But alas, no Predator. I don't like pattern analyzer on those silencers. How often are you going to turn around? Like once, maybe twice. And no scramblers. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not going to judge too hard, but it is very different. Oof. Another bad shot. That's only 2 into Benteen. Benteen gets the guaranteed squiggle. Frustrating so far. The joust not amounting to nearly as much as you would hope. So the shields are down on the Star Fortress. Only 9 hull left. And now Benteen. Oh, no, this is... Takes a crit. That was from DT, I suppose. Not sure what happened there. Stun pilot. Who you could care less. Just does not matter. Don't be bad at the game, as Matt Corser says, who will be with me on Sunday. The next shot, long shot. Going into the Star Fortress, it looks like. You spend that focus, I mean, you can. You are taking a shot from Zay that could kill you because you're at 2 hull. That's what you get for shield upgrades over offensive tech. Well, isn't that pretty normal to see all of those ships take shield upgrade? Like, I'm pretty used to it, right? Rolls out of that shot, so no damage. Now, it looks like the resistance is ready to play here. We've got some shots coming back. Right back at you. Here we go with Zay Versio. Range 2 into long shot. Hoping for a kill. You'd love to see it if you are Nick. 2 hits. Don't feel great about your chances, but, you know, a blank out will do it. Or even sinking a crit in with hull breach. Not this time. Rolls the natties for the maximumist of disrespects. Now BB-8, range 2 back into recoil. Is this the shot that does damage? Just 1 crit. Recoil says, how about no? 1 of aid. And then you place that calculate on automated target priority. Benteen time. Ooh, it's teen time. You really want to go for that kill. Still have the focus, though. Fanatical Optics does a good job of guaranteeing hits. I suppose so. However, easier to get initiative kill without that that shield upgrade. I do like the insurance of the shield upgrade. I understand why it's taken. It makes sense. Ben, with not a great roll, it's going to end up being 3 or just 2. And Tony rolls more natties. Veteran turret gunner now into Scorch. And re-roll an M9G8, and that's going to be just 2. Scorch is safe. So the greens have heavily evened out now, and we're going to assign the rattled condition over to Scorch. Drop a bomb if you're near it, you're taking a crit. Now Finn. Think you still go into Scorch? Ugh, annoying when you get that blank. It's only 2. Safe. Exactly what he needs yet again. And it's time to tally up points. It is 3-1. So an early lead for CFIS here. Heading into round 3 with 61 minutes left on the clock. All right, take a quick second to give you guys an update on where we ended up with Launch Bay next here. I'll just show you guys the donation goal here. And there it is. So we did hit, we hit $600. Is that what that says? That does not seem updated. Let me see. Yep. And including my and factoring in my contribution, so we were able to send $700. $700 over to Andre over at Launch Bay next. So thank you to everybody for your support. Does mean a lot. It felt really good to be able to send that much money over to him to kind of keep this thing going for a long time. So, You know, you can find it on the App Store. Of course, there is a browser version as well. I use both Yasby and LaunchBay. I use LaunchBay on my phone. I reference that when I go to the stores, and I keep track of how I'm doing with lists that I care about because I like to see how good something is in a moderate sample size. It's just a great tool to have for squad building. So again, thank you so much. Love to see it. Love to have it. All right. Back to the game. Yeah, LaunchBay is quite pretty too. It's got a nice user interface. Trying to center the game here. That looks close enough. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. All right, stay up there with the overhead. I'm going to turn off the chat here, though. Been a patron forever. Well, appreciate that. I'm sure he really does, too. In fact, I know he does. Hide the dice cam. All right, so let's take a look at where everybody is. I love where Han is. He is right behind Longshot. BB-8 can probably do a barrel roll to the top left there, back, and then do a one bank. Just stay near that objective again, even just to contest it. That works. Now you wonder, does Zay do something like a two bank to kind of threaten those TIE fighters? Or do you do something like a one straight or maybe even a 4K? If you're Nick here, if you kill a long shot, you get 3 points. That puts you up to 6. Assuming you get a couple more for objectives, that puts you up to 8. You're almost at 10. Halfway, not even halfway through the game, time-wise. You feel pretty good about that. We'll see if he can execute that game plan. He's got his pieces in a decent spot to make it happen. So we shall see. Other news, since we're still planning here, that's fine. We got some time. Other news for you guys. We're also still planning interviewing Atomic Mass Games. I've been in touch with them. I am going to be sending them the questions this weekend for them to review. Thank you. Shout out to Pim for helping me in reviewing them. That's pretty exciting. It's actually a really fucking big deal for us. It's a really big deal. So that'll be something that should happen later in May. And then, in addition to that, I will also be streaming 4 Gold Squadron podcasts at the Scrub Down. So Will Hagwood and I will be running the GSP stream on May 6th and 7th for that. So lots to look out for me being everywhere, doing everything all at once. So, yeah, all right. Anyways, enough about me. Let's see who likes to travel here the most. Yes, Queen. Yeah, man, I signed up to play, but I won't be playing. I'm kind of low-key, like, here's how I feel about it. You guys know, some of you guys know that I've been whining, bitching, and been pretty burnt out from X-Wing right now just because it's just not enjoying it as much. However, I'm really excited to be able to go to an event like that again. I played really well and had a lot of fun like the last one, and then I get to stream and do it for Gold Squadron, so I think it's a win-win-win, honestly. Because I get to like be a part of the game and with everybody while also just taking a little bit of a step back from playing for a bit. So last night at the game store, I played Fen Rao, Q9, Sarasu, and Gamma Key. That was fun. I won. It was, not the list isn't incredible, but it was just fun to play Fen Rao. Yeah, there was no BB-8 system phase as I thought we might see, so we didn't get a pre-position reposition. BB-8 just going to coast with the bank up. Probably trying to block like a 2 hard or a 2 bank. Yeah, 2 hard to solid there for Benteen. Also got that bomblet there, and there it is. That does block. Not clearing that too hard, so that's gonna put you too far away to get that point. And here come the hard turns for the ties. Gonna Zay Versio meet Borch. Uh-oh. Looks like Scorch might get rattled. And he's just gonna sit there with a focus. You could be taking some damage. And nice turn there. Turns around Gaelic. Right behind Finn. Might not matter. And we do get the bump. It is an enemy bump. Almost completely turned the way you want anyways. Great to hear about your event too. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate that. I did see the Return of the King in theaters this past Monday, extended, and it was bliss. I should be a lot of things going on in my life right now. I'm also gonna ideally start playing baseball again. There is a competitive baseball team not too far away from me here in the city that I'm gonna be trying out for and playing with on Sunday. So he's thinking about the focus here, Han. Yeah, I think he was debating a rotate. So you come to us at the turn of the tide. That's fine. I mean, that works. At the turn of the tide. All right, so the bomb goes off. So the crit, it is going to hit both ties. So the bomblet is just you roll 2 dice. And I think you just take the damage if you roll hit results. Crits are still regular hits. I am a utility player. I play every position. I can catch. I don't prefer to catch, but I can catch as well. Yeah, so he took the shield already from Rattle. I just haven't put it in the overlay yet. I'm waiting to see the rolls here. So there's the shield down on Scorch. I'm not sure who this roll is for right now. And that's completely nothing. So it's just the 1 shield. Scorch from Rattle. That's it. And then 1 damage on to Borch. So DT taking just 1. We will be doing more 3-1-2 crew baseball, but I'm going to do that tomorrow because the first 2 time slots for Excellent Games tomorrow did not get filled. So we're going to stream a little later tomorrow, but probably around like 2:30 or so. I'll stream some 3-1-2 crew. All right, so we're going to go into Borch. Range 2 from Han. And Ray Gunner makes it 3. Spend the focus. Has to spend here to not take as much damage. Going to take a 2nd shield. Which absolutely matters if you're taking that strain with Zay Versio there. So down to just 3 hull. Regular TIE Fighter. Gaelic. Right behind Finn. For just 1. Finn is strained, and he's going to take another to not take damage. All right. This is the shot from Malrus. Ooh. Zay taking 2. Next up is Scorch. No, recoil. Range 0 into BB-8. Do we get the range 0 natties? We certainly do. Gotta hate range 0. And BB-8 taking just 2 crits. Disabled power regulator and dead. Direct hit finishes off BB-8. Down goes the 2-point droid. Feels bad when you lose ships like that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. 3-3, now we're tied. Absolutely hate range 0 shots. They are the worst. They are awful. RNG plays a huge role there for sure. Yeah, I know. He did his job. I mean, he blocked, stayed near the point. Just attack dice are good. And then you roll like that, right? You never know. So just one. Zay has to take the shield because there is no heroic on Zay Versio. Didn't roll enough dice. No. Jeez. Hit crit. Only hit crit. This is the next shot. Zay is taking a crit. That crit is a damaged engine. And here's the next shot. This is long shot's shot. They're gonna spend and make it 3. This could do it. Zay's taken 2, still alive, on 1 right now. My goodness gracious. Yeah, forgetting the rerolls. Okay. This is range 1. This is a kill shot, potentially, into long shot. It's going to be hit blank, M9G8 reroll, returns it into a blank again. 3. And is going to take 2 and die. So down goes long shot. 6-3. VTG. And we're going to go into Scorch. Range 1 out the back. 3 dice. M9G8. Do you get 3? You do. No, you don't. Sorry. That's my bad. That was hit for a second. It was an eyeball. And no damage. Scorch rolls out of it. But Finn says, I'm kind of a big deal. Looks like it might be range 1. But Zay goes first because of initiative. Range 1. Into a 3-hole strained Borch. Is that correct? Is there a strain out there? I don't see one. There is. Yep, only 2 green dice rolled here. And that's gonna be another kill. Fish takes down another with Zay just limping along on 1 hole. Delivers the final blow as Borch goes down. 9-3. Wow. Wow. And Finn still gets to shoot. Could get some hurting here in... This is range 1. Into Scorchy Boy. And, oh, the dream. Add the eyeball. Make it 3 hits in a crit. But look at the paint from Scorch. He just takes a shield. So shield's down. He's just a regular tie. This is a big turn for CFIS and the Resistance. Rattled condition is returned and then brought back. It was reassigned to recoil, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so it looks like that's going to be 3 more points. So it is a 12-4 game right now. However, Tony does have Zay at 1 hole. That's 4 points. That bring you up to 8. But no one else has really taken any damage. Recoil is going to need to do some work. Recoil is going to need to do some work on Benteen. My goodness gracious. What a wild game so far. It is heading towards fantastic game territory. Those of you that do not know what qualifies as a fantastic game, it is beating your opponent to a pulp and then claiming that you had a fantastic game. You never see a player who loses being beaten to a pulp saying that. However, this is just the way it is. But yes, Recoil needs to participate here and fast. This game could be closer, very close here by the end of the next engagement. But that requires Versio dying. 2 large bases does make it a big advantage, though. So this is definitely Nick's game to lose. I do like it when people aren't in this league. It's extended, right? So it's nice to see when people aren't totally net listing. It's supposed to be fun, and there's not really anything on the line but bragging rights, so take the opportunity to play something that's extended. Some really cool pilots, some dope ships out there that are not standardized, or that are not standard legal. Like the Star Fortress, we're seeing Han Solo and the Resistance Falcon. He's banned usually. After this game, let's see. We will be playing some more zombies, some Call of Duty zombies. Just got to hit up the boys here. Say that I might be done early. May be done earlier. If you guys want to do like 10:45. Perfect. A lot of Sloan. Ugh. See, I can't really like endorse that, but I mean, it's something, definitely an option that you can take. It's a thing that exists. Oh, that's right. She is. Yeah, she is one of the banned. I forget that she's one of the like exceptions of like being banned just because she's super NPE rather than because it like has to do with like repositioning, or not repositioning, but like, you know what I mean, abusing objectives. I hope not, Andre. It would be nice to get a win. It'd be nice to get our second win, man. I feel like every time we play, we're just always on the wrong side of the games by like one match. It's like always 2 to 3. And another block. Nicely done. Scorch getting blocked up, taking the red focus. If Han just does a 1 bank, my goodness. And you absolutely focus boost. Might be range 1. When do you play? I play Sunday at 3 Central. I'll probably like stream it on Discord or something. Get to play Scum now. Is that a self bump? I don't think so. It is. Nick continuing to show why he is worth the draft stock. And that is a damage. As Malrus takes the shield. And Han does get bumped, but that's okay. You red focus all day, man. Ray Gunner, range 1 into Scorch. That's a scary shot coming in. And Finn also will get to follow up. Zay, though, is safe. That move, the way Nick just flew Zay, very smart, because she's not getting shot at all. And my goodness gracious, you just spend Ray. That's 3 hits and a crit. And that's going to be a dead Scorchy boy. Down goes Scorch. Three more points for the Resistance. It's 15 to 4. And if you find a way to kill Malrus, that'll be the game. As it is right now, it's looking like maybe just 1-2 points for Nick. It's like that girl from Deadpool 2, superpower is luck. I remember that. That was funny. All right, Mal, range 1 into Ben. Yeah, they 4-1'd us, and that was without Fish playing, too, which is even more impressive. And all 3 go through on Ben. So down to 5. Recoil still gets to shoot as well. Keep that in mind. Gaelic, I think you just keep going into Ben. Try to get, I mean, Benteen's only 5 points, man. Doesn't get you anywhere close, but that's 2. Is this in the fin? Nope, this is in the Ben. Taking just 1 and an ion. So that was the ion cannon. That makes sense. That's why you rolled 3 dice. It's a 4-hole. That is barely range 2. And 3 more go through. No more guaranteed evades going on right now. But Ben is still alive. On a single hole right now, I count 7 damage cards. Only 7, yeah, 8 with the crit there. Now into Mal. Finn got a good shot here. Range 1. Very scary. And adds the eyeball result by taking the strain. That's 3 hits. Malrus is going to be taking... Does she have her ability taking 2? Yep. Down to just 1 hole. Top 1 is out. Top left is contested. So 1 more point. Or 2 more. Is it 2? Did he get 2? Where did he get the second one? Whatever. Sounds good. 17 to 4. A fantastic game. So yeah, sometimes you just shoot them a few times, they will pop. My game yesterday, Sarah Sue died in 2 shots, and she had focus evade. The first shot, I had to spend everything to not take damage, and then I got shot at a couple more times, and I couldn't roll a single evade result. It's like 3 greens, reroll, no evades. And then another shot, 3 greens or 4 greens, reroll, no evades. It's like brutal. That's why I'm scared to play A-Wings, man, because when you have that kind of variance, it's just like the most unfun experience. It feels so bad to just see 1 by 1 your ships just getting nuked. So we are heading to possibly our last round. Round 5. 4-ship CIS is your kryptonite. Yeah, it's pretty good. So there's a top-down view. Did get a couple of trades. KDB did trade Shoko and Charlie. Charlie traded 2 over to Team Fox, which is fun. This is one of those games where I'm sure Tony's probably not super happy with his dice, but also at the same time, he got shot at a lot by, like, you know, some banger shots. So I don't think it's been that lopsided, but it always factors in. Well, Scoot saying it hurt to let you go. I know it's tough, man. I might have to put a couple of my players on the block just so they have a chance to play in the playoffs. However, with not returning next season, it makes it more difficult for me to make trades. Double focus. Finn doing his thing. No, I don't think I'll be playing at all. I haven't 100% made up my mind, but I'm definitely erring on not playing at all and just streaming. It honestly sounds like very peaceful. He's like, farming, really? A man of your talents? It's a peaceful life. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm at Galen Urso level of wanting to just lay low. Recoil to bank. Man, if you experience the games I've experienced playing this season, you would understand why I have no motivation to play. It's just been like gut punch after gut punch after gut punch after gut punch after gut punch, and it's just like I'm really just getting really sick of that feeling. It's just kind of a bummer. I'll gladly take being like 0-5 with some like just, I don't know, just like slightly less bad luck. Like I'll take my L's with just like a little bit more averageness, but it's fine. It happens. I feel like it gets just compounded. This season just compounded all into one season. Last year, or last season, I guess it technically was last year. Didn't experience the same kind of, those kind of vibes. So now the bomblet's gonna hit after Han moves and gets bumped. So bomblet roll for recoil is a hit. No, sorry, that was, yeah, recoil still takes a hit, and then Han takes a hit. Shield, shield, respectively. Range 1 into Gaelic. Hit crit. Spend with Ray. 3 hits and a crit. And reroll with elusive. And that's the game as Gaelic just gets nuked. Puts him up to 20. Cool. We should be able to do zombies sooner than later. Just confirming there. This is Scorch, maybe? Yeah. Just one. And Ben is safe. Recoil. Try to get up to 9 points if you can, or actually we get 10. Yep, and that will be a kill. So 20 to 9. Yeah, but a complete sweep of Sandy feels good, doesn't it, Andrew? I feel like sweeping Sandy has probably be the best freaking feeling. Like that's good stuff. one of the biggest surprises was, I'm sure Vince will tell you, seeing Vince Morgado beat Spinner. I mean, Spinner has been the top performer for a while. I hear Miguel has it out for me. I have no idea. I could care less. If he does, good for you. Makes it more interesting with the beef, maybe. Some rebel beef. Even though there's no rebels involved. 24-9. I just added another point for Tony here. It'll be... because we lost Scorch. That's why. Scorch is already marked dead, so 24-10. Yep. And GG's. A GG's. All right, let's pay out those bets. If I could care less, it means I care. Fair. You got me there. You did. I think you got me beat there. All right, so the Korgs with a full clean sweep. As Nick Miller from New Girl takes